Hello, my name is Freddie Phillips and I'm a sophomore business management major, and in this video I will be performing a statistical analysis on the immigrants from Romania from 1990 to 2020 from Kaggle. Introduction and background. The dataset includes data from each year from 1990 to 2020, allowing for the analysis of trends over time. The immigration count, it provides the number of individuals who immigrated from Romania in each year, which forms the primary data of interest. It also includes their gender type. The geographical variations. The dataset includes regional breakdowns of immigration patterns with Romania. This is a dataset loaded into Excel. On the right, I performed some basics. I took the max of the totals for immigrations per year, which was in 1990, which was 96,000. The min occurred 20 years later in 2010, and the average per year was 20,173 across 30 years. Going back to the slides, some potential applications. Predictive modeling and analyzing historical immigration data to develop predictive models that forecast future immigration trends, which can inform policy decisions and resource allocation. Policy evaluation, assessing the effectiveness of past policies or interventions aimed at addressing immigration or encouraging return migration by examining their impact on immigration numbers. Labor market analysis, understanding the impact of immigration on the labor market, including skill drain or brain drain effects, and identifying sectors or regions most affected. Economic impact assessments, estimating the economic impact of immigration on Romania, including remittance inflows, loss of human capital, and potential benefits from diaspora networks and investments. Social and demographic studies, investigating the demographic characteristics of immigrants and their destinations, as well as exploring the reasons behind migration decisions, integration experiences, and social implications. On to the next slide. Data cleaning and normality. Throughout the dataset, I couldn't find any errors with the data. There's about 5,008 columns of data, and it doesn't include too much data, so there wasn't much that could go wrong. Then I performed a missing values check on Minitab, which in result I didn't find any errors. Overall, the data cleaning process enhanced the quality and reliability of the Romania immigrants dataset, providing a solid foundation for subsequent analysis and interpretation of immigration trends over this specific period. I checked for normality on Minitab using the Anderson-Darling test. We can conclude that the data does not follow a normal distribution. This information is crucial for understanding the distributional characteristics of the data set and for making appropriate statistical inferences and decisions. So this was the chart I got from Minitab. Going back to the presentation. Statistical analysis and correlation. So the correlation chart I got was this. as you can see, in 1990 was the biggest, had the largest amount of immigration numbers per city, and it slowly declined per year, but gradually it has started to increase past 2010. The correlation coefficient of negative 0.072 between the year and total immigration from Romania suggests a weak negative correlation between these variables. This indicates that as the year increases, there is a slight tendency for total immigration from Romania to decrease. However, the strength of a relationship is very weak, implying that the year variable alone is not a strong predictor for immigration trends in Romania. Other factors not accounted in the correlation analysis may have been more influential, because, there isn't too many variables. Some other charts that I got were from Kaggle. These were some Python codes. The first one is immigration by year top 5. As you can see, 1990 is first with 484,000, followed by 1991, then 1992, and then 2 later years in 2018 and 2019, showing that recently it's picked up again. Immigration by region, counties. Number 1 is 209K in Bucharest, because that is the largest city, so of course it has the most, followed by Timis, then Sibiu, then Brasov, and lastly Arad. I made a pie chart showing the different amounts of how many people have immigrated per city. And as you can see, despite Bucharest being the biggest, it still has the most per person. The most amount of people leaving per person. I divided by the population to figure that out. The next one is immigration by region. Then immigration by sex. And surprisingly, female is larger than male. And then last, this graph. The regression analysis conducted to explore, I forgot to show that. This was my regression analysis that I performed. I performed this one in Excel. And the regression analysis conducted to explore the relationship between year-end immigration totals from Romania over the period 1990 to 2020 revealed several key findings despite a statistically significant result with a multiple R value of 0.06797, indicating a very weak positive correlation between the variables. The R-squared value suggested that merely 0.46% of the variability in immigration totals could be explained by the year variables value, which remains similar to R-squared, indicating minimal improvements in the model's fit with the inclusion of the year variable. While the ANOVA test confirmed the statistical significance of the regression model, the small effect size suggests that other unaccounted factors may play a more substantial role in shaping immigration trends from Romania. Diving deeper into regression coefficients, the intercept coefficient illustrates the predicted immigration total year when the year was 1990, estimated at 41,676 with a standard error of 8,456. Additionally, the coefficient for the year variable revealed a significant negative relationship, suggesting that every 1 unit increase in the year immigration totals decreases by 20.3 units. However, these findings, while statistically significant, emphasizes the modest predictive utility of the year variable alone in forecasting immigration trends. Consequently, the analysis highlights the importance considering a broader array of socio-economic, political, and cultural factors beyond just a temporal dimension in understanding and predicting immigration patterns from Romania. Lastly, limitations and conclusion. The biggest limitation of my dataset is the fact that the dataset doesn't include information on the individuals that are immigrating. So, like, for example, if I show you the dataset, it just provides a number, the city that these people immigrated from, and if they are male or female, and then the year that they left. The unit value is the same in every column. So yeah, I feel like if they provided, more information, it'd be a lot more helpful, and the data research would have been a lot more successful. I have no information on what their salaries are, the conditions that they were living in, if they left for, a better lifestyle, or, if they were forced out of the country and left in because of, terrible conditions. Another limitation was just my ability to work with big data sets. I'm not great with it, so performing some of these statistics was harder for me, and I'm sure a lot of my findings weren't fully accurate. Yeah, overall, my study shows that immigration from Romania has slowly declined over the years, but has now started picking up again for some reason. Thank you for watching.